Alright, so we want to start this lesson off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakah, Kadash.
Rakakadash.
We want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS, the great millstone who Ruel, and peace, love, and salutations to the house of David, the Bayaf Dawadah that's being risen up, alright, in these last days. I'm the brother Zion with the brother
Tazawar.
alright, we're out of GMS Boston. So Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, this is edifying, alright? And it's going into the so-called abortion controversy that's going on, all right, all around, mainly GOP states. All right, you got Esau through his Congress, all right, and senators are trying to push forth and pass bills, all right, to ban, to make it basically illegal to get an abortion. Now, what this lesson is going to deal with is the what's behind it all right, what's behind Esau all of a sudden trying to push, because he's the harbinger of death, right?
Yes,
so abortions is right up his alley, contraceptives is right up his alley, eugenics, all these things are up his alley. But why all of a sudden is the harbinger of death, this man that has allowed this procedure to go on for so long, why all of a sudden is he trying to abandon it? Now, I did a lesson on the abortion controversy, all right, and other brothers have done lessons going on to the foundation of Planned Parenthood, which is one of the main sources in which these women use to go get an abortion. And Margaret Sanger, which was the founder of Planned Parenthood, was knee deep into eugenics. She made a quote saying that they didn't want the information to get out that they were trying to exterminate the Negro population. So Planned Parenthood and this whole abortion thing started, all right, primarily it was used for our women and for our women only. When I say our, I'm talking about you so-called Black, Native American, Hispanics, which are the daughters of Zion, all right, to wipe out our population. Okay, but what had happened was, you get that in Psalms. Let's get Psalms real quick. What happens is, the scripture says this: Esau is gonna fall upon his own snare. All right.
Psalms 141, verse 9. Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity.
Right. So this is a King David making a prayer not unto himself but unto Yasharallah. All right. A lot of these scriptures are twofold. So keep me from the snare. The snare is a trap, and a trap was set by Esau Edom, beginning with Margaret Sanger. All right, which was this Planned Parenthood in its goal. And also pursuing the Psalms, the 83rd chapter, you know.
That's right. That crafty counsel.
That crafty counsel, right? Raise it, even from the foundation of them lifting up, going through with their plans to getting rid of Yasha Allah, right? So that snare is what King David was praying to keep us from. Go ahead.
Verse 10, let the wicked fall into their own nets.
Yeah, their own nets. Now, what the nets that they set was this whole birth birth control situation, all right? This whole what's it called? Slipped my mind. Planned Parenthood abortion situation, right? Go ahead.
Let the wicked fall into their own nets, while is that I withal escape.
Yeah, so while let the wicked fall into their own net, all right, while Yasha, while we escape. Yes, so now, as we're living in these last days, and the tabernacles of David are starting to rise up, right? As we're starting to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding back, as we're starting to turn back to our power, what's happening slowly but surely, these curses are now starting to form on our enemies, right? Right, and rightfully so, as it was written.
That's right. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemy, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Now, one of the curses that was that fell upon Yasha Allah, the scripture said, "Curse will be thy fruit. The curse will be the fruit of thy womb." Right. So it's a curse to have a doctor perform a procedure to run up in a woman's womb. All right, the vessel that was used to bring forth life, especially a Israelite seed, a so-called black man seed, right? So-called Hispanic man seed, a so-called Native American seed, and to bring forth life. But now, right now, we have an article that we're gonna bring up, right?
I got it.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
It's from CNN Health. The headline reads: America just had its lowest number of births in 32 years. It was It was written in May 15th, a few days ago, 2019, the year Karagma, and it reads, America's fertility rate and the number of births nationwide are continuing to decline. The numbers of births for the United States last year dropped to its lowest in about 3 decades, according to provisional data in a new report from the National Center of Health Statistics at the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Even though the number of births we've seen in 2018 is the lowest that we've seen in 32 years, the total fertility rate is at a record low, said Brady Hamilton, a Natalie expert at the center and the first author of the report. Want me to continue?
Yep.
The report published Wednesday showed that the birth rates declined for nearly all age groups of women younger than 35, but rose for women in their late 30s and early 40s.
Yep. Now, here's one article that we got, right? Because it was a recent article going into how all around, all right, in Babylon, they're lower birth rates, right? But now, see, we knew through the spirit that these lower birth rates were primarily, all right, talking about Edomites,
That's
right?
right.
We know through the spirit because Jake is Jake, right? Jake multiplies.
Yeah, we're fruitful and
We're
multiply.
fruitful, right?
And just like in Egypt, or we always been oppressed, but we always found ways to multiply and be fruitful, and that's a commandment that the Lord has given to the Israelites, and we like to plant our seed, even in oppression, and we constantly see Jake constantly having 4 or 5 kids, man. So we know it's really the Lord, and these prophecies is falling, these curses are falling upon the enemy, man. Esau, Edom.
Real quick, Exodus 1:12. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
See, so when we were in captivity in Egypt, the more we got afflicted, the more we were oppressed, we still grew. Because we love to have sex, man.
Right.
Just to be straight up, man. We like to plant our seed, man. And they can't. And even back then, Pharaoh always wanted to get rid of the firstborn men of the Israelites. Because it all starts from the man. The man plants the seeds, and the Israelites, we love to have sex and reproduce, man. And so it's nothing new under the sun nowadays. Esau wanted to use Planned Parenthood, these birth control pills, all this to get rid of us from continuing our bloodline. But the Lord said He's not going to get rid of his chosen, his seeds.
Now, we went into how as we start to turn and back to the Father, the curses starting to come up on the enemies. We know. Matter of fact, before we get that, let's get Obadiah. Matter of fact, let's get Obadiah.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2.
We start at 1. But
Salakia. Obadiah 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord power concerning Edom.
Now this is concerning Edom. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the so-called Caucasian. All right, go ahead. Red Hebrew Edomite, man. Okay, go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Yep.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
So now Edom is small amongst the heathen, right? The promise was given to Abraham, right? Passed to Isaac, down to Jacob, that his seed would be as the stars in heaven.
That's right.
As the sand of the sea. That's right. A blessing for your nation to populate, right? But it's a curse, all right, for the total opposite to happen. Go ahead, read that. Yep.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
So you're small amongst the heathen. Not only are you small in number, but you're just the basis of men. All right, go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised.
And you're greatly despised. Now let's go to the article. Let's go to the article.
You want the same one or the?
Nope. I think it's the one. Exactly.
So I got another article. It's from Daily Mail, and the headline reads: Fertility rate for white women, Esau, plummets below the limit needed to maintain the population in every single U.S. state.
Now I want to go back because I've done a show on Planned Parenthood, but what we want to touch upon is why all of a sudden is Esau, Edom passing these laws, all right, to ban abortion.
That's right.
Because this is a thing of life or death for him, right? This
That's
is
right.
there's a saying, the browning of America. This is a thing about power for him. This is a future carnally, I'm speaking as the ratchet man, future elections at hand for him. All right, power at hand for his country, his dominion, his powership is starting to slip. It's starting to slip away from him. So this is his last desperate ditch attempt. All right. By even electing Donald Trump with the mantra that he ran on to keep and to maintain the power that he has. All right, so this is bigger than some women's rights for some nigger woman, some bald-headed, nappy-headed, stinking nigger bitch. All right, that wants to be enemy combatant to Esau Edom's master plan of destroying Yasharallah. Because
right.
ultimately that's what they're into. All these women that's talking about it's my body and it's my right and it's my choice, they're all lumped in this huge massive plan, all right, to destroy our nation, man, to get rid of our people. They're all enemy combatants. They all gonna be put to death, man.
That's right.
Anybody that's pro this fucking bullshit, pro the what's that called? Matter of fact, I looked it up. The genocide, man. Fucking genocide. Let me look them. I'm gonna look this up again, man, through the spirit, bro. Go ahead, bro. You could just speak on it a little bit. Just want to look up this word because it's so important.
Yeah, brothers getting into it, man. The Esau has even tricked our people, mainly our women, to think that it's all right for them to make the decision. It's their body, their choice. Well, ultimately, it's this is a gift from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
It's something bigger than you yourself.
That's right, bro.
It's about a nation, a whole nation. All right, of men, of warriors coming out of that womb.
Can I get this precept real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
Is it Psalms 80?
Yep, go ahead. Let me read this real quick, this definition. This is the definition of genocide. I'm going to read it again.
That's right, bro.
All right? The deliberate killing of a large group of people, especially those of a particular ethnic group or nation.
Hey, so that right there, when our women, you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native American women are pro that, hey, they're pro for killing their own race, man. That's why we say at Great Millstone that the second biggest devil or biggest enemy is our women, man. Because they're pro just to destroy our race, man.
That's Esau's biggest tool to fuck over Jake, man.
That's right, bro. That's right. You got more on that, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, I got Psalms 83, verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Yeah, they make an agreement. Our enemies, our adversaries, our foes. Damn, it's 2019 and we still got to come out here and convince you peons that the so-called white man is our enemy, man.
That's right.
And he's going to come with subtlety.
That's right.
It's women's rights, you know, your liberation,
it says,
your freedom.
Salaki, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
It says his words are smooth as butter, but war is in his heart. You
right.
know?
It's your body. It's your choice. He's giving you a choice to kill your own nation, man.
That's right. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
They're trying to cut us off from being a nation. This is the reason why your simple ass don't know your nationality, man.
That's right.
You run around calling yourself black, African American. That comes from a so-called white man, a white general.
That's right.
Who Leo African Skipacanos, who defeated Cartilage.
Yeah, Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci, both of those. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He did. He was credited for naming America. They called their names after they lands, man. The lands after their names.
That's right.
So when you call yourself an African American, you just call yourself after two so-called white people.
That's right.
That's not your nationality. You've been cut off from your nationality, and now they're trying to cut you off from the damn earth, period. And you just agreeing with them.
That's right. Hey, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together, Salakia.
Yep.
But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Hey, if I may add, this is the plans of Esau Edom. But who's in these doctors or doing these surgeries? You got Elam, you got Moab. They followed the suit, man, to kill and destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They're all in cahoots, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. All right. So now, that Esau, all right, and it's going into what? Revelation, the 12th chapter, in the 12th verse. His last ditch effort to maintain power, because now the truth is coming out. Their fertility rates of amongst their women are plummets below the limit needed to maintain the population. And this goes right along with biblical prophecy, because it says, I have made thee small amongst the heathen. And then in the scriptures, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the only nationality that's going to be totally eradicated from the earth, man.
That's right.
The only nationality, the only race of people that's going to be wiped out totally.
And if I may add, this is the signs of the end time, as the end of their rulership. As 2nd Ezra says, can I bring that up?
Yep.
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau, you can see that the Lord's putting the curses on them. Their low birth rate. They're dying more from opioids and drug addictions. You can see the curses. Hey, I was just on the phone with a brother that comes out and listens, and he said that he went to court and he couldn't believe that Edomite had to go through child support. So these are the curses fall upon you, Esau. This is your end of your rulership, end of your kingdom, man. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The Lord is taking our curses off, and he's coming back, showing his face and receiving us, and he's gonna bring us to rulership and where we dwell righteousness, man. And you're the end of the world, man.
Right, you're the end of the world. You're the end of wickedness.
That's right.
You're the end of this wicked, satanic, demonic society where we gotta have arguments with the women of our nation about them killing their own seed. That shit is fucking madness, bro.
Bro.
That shit is madness, man.
I got another precept. Job 20 verse 5.
Yep.
That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Let me see where you at, brother. Job
20 and 5.
Yep, keep going, bro. Keep going, bro.
Though his excellency Mount.
Yeah, so the you start at 5, Baba Kashad. Salakia, bro.
Job 20 and 5. The triumphing of the wicked is short.
Yeah, that's a wicked act. You thought the Most High was gonna allow this damn devil, this damn beast, to rule the earth like this forever? Don't you know there was more women that got an abortion that had babies? So in New York City, all right, if you got pregnant, 52% out of all those pregnancies ended up in an abortion. And an abortion. I speak as a man. Do you know we would have been took over already if these nigga women wasn't going to get abortions like it was fucking like Skittles out of the store.
Like a new trend, man. Yeah. Imagine them taking Plan B if that wasn't exist. If that never exists, we would have constantly been reproduced.
We would have took over this place. That's already,
right. Man. Hey, but that goes back to Pharaoh, man. He was scared back then, man. If these guys. If he don't kill us, they're going to get stronger and reproduce, and then they're going to overtake us.
That's it. That's it, yep.
Job 20 and 5, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Yeah, so this is a fucking hypocrite, right? Esau, the GOP. We're siding with the GOP. You're a hypocrite because you're pro-life, but you're for death penalty.
That's
you're
right.
You're all for putting Jake to death. It's only once your birth fertility rates gets low, you want to hit the panic button and say, this is unlawful. This is unconstitutional.
Hey, when the crack epidemic hit the hood, they were just locking Jake up. They weren't trying to find a problem or trying to solve it to heal them. You know what? But now that Esau's going through these opioid problems and addictions, now they're trying to figure out ways to get that solved. You know what I'm saying?
We dealing with a hypocrite.
That's right. Though his excellency, mount up to the clouds, mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds.
That was a prophecy. Job was a prophet. This book is alive. That scripture is talking about them building space stations and having airplanes. All right, this book is alive. Go ahead.
Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
So though he did all these things, he's gonna be bye.
That's right.
Rockabye baby. Go ahead. Keep going.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
You're gonna say, where's the so-called white man?
There
ain't no more white people on the face of the earth. We know that you niggas can't see it.
He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found.
This is gonna be a bad nightmare, man.
That's right.
And he ain't gonna be found again. Go ahead.
He shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place be any more behold him.
Come on, yeah, that's it. That's it on that. That's it on that. All right, so he's gonna be wiped the fuck out, man. So this is what this birth control thing is all about. Them trying to maintain power. Them trying to upset prophecy. Them falling upon their own snare. Them getting the curses. Those curses.
I'm gonna read that again.
Yep,
right?
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. Is that what you wanted?
Yep. Read it again.
Salak, just bear with me, brother.
No, it's all good. It's all good. This is what this is about. Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Read that again, Baba Kasha.
Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Yeah, so now get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 18. Let's see what curses. What this is. Let's see what curse the Heavenly Father put on them.
Deuteronomy 28. You said 18.
Yep.
Deuteronomy 28:18. Curse shall be the fruit of thy body.
Yeah, the fruit of thy body, man. That's the seed. That's the life that's in you. Now your birth fertility rates are low as all hell. That's a curse upon you, man.
Plummets below the limits. That's beautiful.
Plummets, man. Finished.
That's right, man. Want me to continue?
Yep.
Curse shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind.
The increase of thy kind.
Kin, I think, right?
Yep. Kin. Your kind, which is you.
That's right.
Esau. You damn devil. You damn devils, man. Hey, and you nigga women, you gonna be put to death right along with them. Anybody that's for this madness, man, they gonna be put to death right alongside the so-called white man. You deserve to be.
I got a precept just for those that want to be pro anything Esau passes.
Man, that's the majority of you nigga women, man. You worthless ass dogs. That's what you are, bitches.
Isaiah 13:15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Yeah, everyone that's found is gonna be, thrust through to smite the fifth rib. You're gonna be put to death. You're worthless. You're an enemy combatant.
That's right.
You're an enemy. You're a traitor. You're a race traitor. This thing is about nationality. Yasharallah, the Prince of Power, the Most High's chosen people.
That's right. Hey, you're not for your race when you do that, man. So the Lord wants us to be for our race, man. Since we are racist,
Right.
We're for our kind. We're sick. We don't want our women destroying our nationality, man. So if I read that again, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
You on the wrong side. You fighting alongside Esau. You on the wrong side of history, sis. Get Genesis 1:28 real quick, and we're gonna close it out on that.
Genesis 1:26.
28.
Okay, Genesis 1:28, and the Most High blessed them, and I'm gonna read it verbatim.
Yep.
And God blessed them, and God said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply."
Hey, this is a command from our Creator. We of our Father Yahweh, which is existence, which is life. Multiplying. He's all about existence. He's about life. He ain't about death. He ain't about contraceptives, birth controls.
If I may add, I believe that God is Elohim.
Yep, so that's what it is.
So the powers, man. We about life, man.
Yep.
We about living. We're about multiplying.
That's
what I'm saying?
That's right. We're about being fruitful.
I'm gonna read that.
Yep.
The powers.
You can say that, the Elohim. Yep.
And Genesis 1:28. And the powers blessed them, and the powers said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply."
Yeah, so if the opposite of a blessing is a curse. You cursed if you barren. It was a shame unto a woman not to bear a child, to be barren.
That's right.
Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
It was a shame.
Yeah.
It was a shame upon them.
Absolutely.
And replenish the earth.
Yeah, replenish the earth. He said, be fruitful and multiply. Don't be not barren and subtract. That's a cursed people. That's why their fertility rates are below the limit needed to maintain the population in every single U.S. state, man. That's a curse.
This wouldn't be on the news if it said fertility rate for the blacks, Hispanics,
Right.
Native. It would be, it's just business as usual.
Right.
But now it's affecting their people.
Now we got to hit the panic button. They passing law. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me read this real quick. They passing laws. They said in Texas, they just pushed forth the bill that said any woman that get a birth abortion, all right, she could get the death penalty, man. And that's righteous according to the scriptures.
Con.
You dummy, eye for an eye. You can't. The penalty for murder is murder.
So you reap what you sow, man.
Exactly.
Con.
Go ahead, bro.
And the Most High, and the Elohim blessed them, and the Elohim said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fishes of the sea, and the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
So you've been warned.
Con.
So you've been warned. You've been warned through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right? So with that, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to our Father, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahushua, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right? Give double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS, and shalom to you, Alayakim. So the next time we say shalom.
Shalom.